Hey, welcome to Gigaton Gaming Channel, and I just wanted to go over a quick guide for King of Fighters All-Star. There's been a couple of people that have been putting out videos showing how they've gotten their power extremely high, and I just wanted to give a little bit of insight on that, maybe an alternative way of thinking. A lot of folks are going off a tier list based off of a move or two, based off of, those individual characters. And for me, this game is kind of I try to treat it like a fighting game. It's like play who you want to play. Um, that's how I feel about it. So, just to start off, I just wanted to go over looking at some of the characters that I use myself, and some of them that I've been able to get relatively high without getting them extremely high level wise. So looking at Kinso, and he's at 10,000 CP, which isn't major by any means, but it does show that he could still get up there without going too terribly crazy. Some of the main stuff that you do is in the core. You can see you can go pretty far based off of level, and I still have a whole section that can actually go up right now in every single one of his skills, and that's great. And if you click on the core effects, you can actually see what I have and what I'm missing. That when I level 2 and level 3 some of these, you'll actually see that I can get some much better bonuses going on, but right now I think he's all right. Him linked up with the right people is really what the big deal is. He has been evolved. He is 6-star, as you can see, and you can see the bonuses from that right there. The limit break, I do have some stuff available for him, so I could take him up a little higher, but I'm not going to do it just yet. I want to get some more of his individual shards, because that's a cheaper way. They're available to me all the time, so it's no big deal to do. Some of the bonuses you can get through Affinity, they'll get you some defense. Actually, this increases critical damage by 12%, increase HP by 40%, things of that nature. And then when you get towards the bottom, you get more souls for him. So that'll be what I use to limit break him. Then we can jump into equipment, where I do have his unique card, which is going to just unlock a special move for him, which I like. And it is leveled up and limit broken itself. These are the details on it, so it actually adds some stuff. It gives a total of 579 CP, so that's a good boost. Then if we go back, I actually have the Terry Bogard set, which adds obtains 3.2% power when using a blast skill. He only has 1 or 2 blast skills, but I'll take it. In addition to, you can increase the attack by 1.7%, 266 CP, and it's only level 16, at least this first card. So adding those up, you get that legendary bonus. It's really nice. That really helps you out. Okay, so one of the main things I wanted to talk about is getting them more CP or more power when they're actually ready to go in for a fight. So there are bonuses across the team. So if these were all Team Japan, they would actually get a specific bonus. So right now there's no team relation between these folks, but that can be remedied. Um, so you can actually throw in another Kenso and swap Yuri out for Athena and its hardworking team. So the applied effects there for team: increased fighters leverage damage dealt by 7%. That's great, and you want to strive for those. You actually will get great links based off of those things, but at the moment we're actually going to go for something a little different. We're just going to show off some of the other things. That's why I had that team put together itself. So we're just gonna get them put back together really quickly, or really slowly. Yeah, let's put him in there, and let's get Kyo. So we get a applied effect for male team will be HP will be increased by 1%. So that's nice. That's fine. Okay. Jump back here, and because I'm using 95 Kyo, I can actually get him a boost. Oops. By putting his dad on there. That was just a reminder that he was a striker for somebody else. So his striker skill by default inflicts damage equal to 244% of attack to an enemy. Inflicts additional 10.5% burn damage. Because they're Kusanagi, they both do that burn stuff, and so he'll give him a bonus. But because he is a link and an active link, as you can see right there, increases attack by 5%, increases defense by 5%. That's what you want to go for. You want to make sure that you get those. So you see the bonuses, and these bonuses will be based off of the level of the linked character. So right now I've got Kenso's striker set here, and so right now I have him at 0, or level 1 rather. So that's just to show you where it's at, and we'll take a look at the stat boost. Oops. If I can remember how to do this, which I just did, so. Alright. The fighter link. Okay, so right now at level 1, 418 hit points, 42 attack, and 24 defense on top of the relation bonus. So let's go ahead and just put a couple levels into Chen and see if it changes. And I literally mean just a couple levels. I do plan on taking him higher, but not at the moment. Okay, so his personal stats went up. Let's see what that does for our team up. So HP is now 1240, attack 89, defense 55. So as you can see, when you get the proper links together and both parts of the team are leveled, you will actually get much nicer CP. It's extremely helpful when you are going up against some tougher content, and we're going to do the same. Because this is a father-son duo, you can actually see the link effects down here, and because I have put some points into Rio, he gives his father a good bit of boost. So as you can see, each of these teams, or each of these individual main characters, have a active link, and it gives them a good bit of CP in addition to a good bit of passive bonuses. That's extremely good when you do harder content. So that's something you just want to keep in mind. Another thing to think about is the way you level some of your cards. I don't know if anybody has talked about this yet, but you can actually, if I have any, take a look at this over here. Hold on, let me go back. Okay, so some of the materials that you can actually use will increase these skills that you see on the side over here. I don't have any at the moment, but that's why there are multiple dungeons for enhancement cards. The rainbow ones are pretty much just gonna level whatever, but when you get some that are specific, like a certain color background to them, you will actually get bonuses to level those up. So those can go higher. These things can go higher. So that's something to look out for. I don't have an example of that, but I think one of these cards actually did that. I think I leveled one of them. It's on one of my characters, I'm not sure which, but might be on K-Dash. Yes, so when I leveled this, I used some specific skills, some specific cards to level it, and now this option skill is level 2, so it gives you increased bonuses. So that's what you want to look out for. In addition to, let me just jump back there. So you see the 193 over here by Kinso's portrait. That comes from, in the level up panel, it comes from these over here. You can use these to increase attack, defense, and HP, which will take your character straight up over the top. They're direct stat boost, and they're really nice. They help. They're there for a reason, so take advantage of them. Again, limit breaking's not obviously helpful, taking them higher, because you can, with the limit break, you actually can take them beyond 60, which is the max base for a 6-star. So think about it, 10 levels per star. So your 4 stars can go up to max 40, 50 for 5 stars, 60 for 6 stars, and then beyond that, it is getting souls for them to go higher. Again, make sure you check out all your stat details. It can tell you what's from battle cards, cores, and then any additional buffs. And then don't forget that when you put a card together in a team, in a formation, I guess is the proper way, having the strikers that are specific to them get you these active skills, you get additional bonuses. I'll have to do some work to see if they are flat, or based off of your flat stats, or if they're based off of all your multipliers together. we'll see. But that's just a quick heads up on how some of these things work. Helps you get your CP higher without having to jack up the level just by itself. There are more ways to get a higher CP. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. I'm just getting started in this, really, so it's a little rough right now, but we'll get there. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.